So in the last video, we covered making an I-beam in Alibre. Now let's talk about adding more features onto the model that we've already made. Let's get into it. We have the I-beam that we made in the last video, and let's say that we want to make some changes to it. Maybe we want to angle this face off a little bit so that we can fit the I-beam in a space that has an angled section to it. Maybe we want to add some holes. How do we take material away after we've just created a bunch of material by extruding? Well, let's take a look at the tools that we have up at the top. We have something called extrude and something called extrude, revolve and revolve, sweep and sweep, loft and loft, helix and helix. Why do we have two of everything? Well, the ones that are in yellow add material, right? We just extruded and we've created a bunch of material. So the thing that is in blue and yellow removes material. So it's the exact same thing except we remove material instead of add material. So let's give it a try on the YZ plane. Perhaps I would like to cut out an angled section on this I-beam. I'll add a coincident constraint so that this point will lie along this line and this point will lie along this line. We can give this an angle at 45 degrees. And then I can also add a coincident from here to this point, and we'll make sure that this line is horizontal. So we have an enclosed triangle, and let's say we wish to remove material on everything inside of this triangle. I'll click to deactivate the sketch. We'll extrude cut. And in my extrude cut menu, I can simply say through all. And that will remove all of the material. And we have our angled cut, just like that. Perhaps another concept is maybe we wish to mount something to it and use bolt holes to do so. I can select this face. And I can add a circle. And perhaps I wish my bolt hole location to be off the origin, maybe 4 inches off horizontal. And how about 95 vertically? We'll give this a diameter of 2. That'd be a big bolt, but let's deactivate the sketch, extrude, and then I have this option to say to next. Now obviously, when we go in the direction of this arrow, we don't intersect with anything, so I can say reverse. And what to next is it means it will go to the very next face and stop. So if I had anything lying beyond this face in the direction of the arrow, it would not be cut. It would only be cut to the next face. So we say OK to that, and there is our bolt hole. So hopefully that's a good look that whatever we do to add material, we can also do to subtract material. We have the same functionality to either add or subtract, and hopefully this was a great demonstration. So that's the idea of adding features onto things that you've already made a solid, and in the next video, let's do it again with some new tools. See you then.